Hello, folks. My name is Detroit Miracle. Yes, and Well, I have another interesting topic for discussion this fine evening we're having. It's about notions and beliefs of chosen people. Every particular race on this planet believes that they are the chosen race or the chosen species for something, meaning they believe they were specifically chosen by God to exceed and excel above the rest of the population. I think those are like arrogant perceived notions where people have they feel like and believe that they are better than everyone else rather than or rather than thinking that everyone is equal and so forth. I believe that it's not necessarily about you being chosen, but it's about the choices you make, which puts you in a certain type of circumstance, situation, and area. Yeah, you could be chosen all day and all night, but then when you reach in your pocket, you might pull out 5 cents and be like, wow, I'm a chosen person. I'm one of the chosen ones of the species, and I just got 5 cents in my pocket. But look at this guy, he's not chosen and he has $50 million. How could that be? That's impossible. Yeah, but that in just different religions and ethnics, it is a belief that there are specific chosen people amongst the population. If that was the case, then why would there be so many different varieties of people and races? It really doesn't make sense that way to me, but I believe that everyone has a right to their own perspective viewpoints. And if you need something like that to believe that you are chosen, and if it helps you and empowers you to become very successful, then by all means feel like that if it helps you. But I do not buy into that whole thing of feeling like, oh, I'm supposedly better than everyone else on earth, or I'm the chosen one or of the chosen people. Because you have to figure in your situation too, your circumstances, your communities, your the unity within your particular race or ethnic. You have to figure in and factor all of that into it. Yeah. So I'm looking at many different races, and there are successful people in all the races on this planet. There are successful people and immensely successful people in every race, but you see a lot of people struggling in different races too. You see a lot of that. Now, when you hear people say, my species, my race is the chosen few, we were chosen to be blessed above all others by God. And then, but when you look at their situation with some of those people, I'm like, look, it seems like a lot of people are cursed that claim to be of the chosen ones. I'm saying, why are they cursed if you are chosen? And then people will say, well, it's a test, and sometimes the chosen ones must bear it and endure the worst types of hardships and struggles. Well, that's a good way to explain it, but if you got rocks in your pocket and you eating beans and rice while somebody is eating steak and lobster, then what use is being chosen? Yeah, people, think about that. What use is being chosen if you stay in a roach infested 1 bedroom apartment while a guy that's not chosen lives in a $50 million mansion with 100 rooms and even a pool house room and a million cars out there? So what's the and people in general, whether you are successful or not have problems. We know that, but we know rich people do not have money problems or money issues. This discussion just isn't about money, having money or success. It's mainly about and mostly about people's perspectives on thinking that they are chosen and that their race is of the chosen few, which is placed somewhere by God to be incredibly successful and be a standard of excellence. Look, I think that that is a wonderful thing, and I think that all races are chosen, or they wouldn't be here. There's not just one particular chosen race above any others. Now, some races have more solidarity, more unity, so they progress in areas that other races don't. But like I said, it's not about you being chosen. Like a million people can tell you you're chosen and you're of this race that is so blessed and exalted. But you can be in a messed up situation. You can stay in a gang infested neighborhoods where you're trying to maneuver around crime, despair, and poverty. And then, so what use is you being a chosen person if that is the case, involving what you must go through in your life? Yeah, people. Like I said earlier, it isn't necessarily about you being chosen, and I mean that for anybody. It's about what you do with the choices you have, and it's about making the right decisions. I think that's what makes you the chosen one or a chosen select. Those that make the right choices, do the right things, live the best type of life they can live, set a fine example for their families and their communities, and do what is right. That's what makes you the chosen person. Like you could be an axe murderer, a maniac, a psychopath, a lunatic, and they still call you a chosen person. So what use is that? You can be in an insane asylum. You can be doing this. Ooh, rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. So what use is chosen? Like you could be homeless on the street, suffering, hungry, cold, hopeless, drug addicted. So what use is being the chosen one or of the chosen few then? So I think that is like a diversionary to avoid the true issues of the matters. Like everybody and anybody can be the chosen one or the chosen ones of a select by simply doing the things that I just stated. Be the best possible person you can be, male or female, live the best possible life, make all the right choices that you can make and that you should make. Yes, people, and then you will be of the chosen select, and everybody can be of the chosen select if they do that. And it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money and a lot of fame either. That's only parts of it. That's only two small components of it. Yeah. I know people are saying, but Detroit Miracle, aren't those the main components of being blessed, privileged, and chosen? Not necessarily. You must have morality. You must have righteousness. You must have decency. You must have cleanliness. You must have respect and regard for others. That way, you must have a grounded sense of purpose where you do not exceed beyond that level which is set for you or that you set for yourself, so that you will not have any delusions of grandeur. You must be as successful as you possibly can, and you must have first and foremost God, and secondly good health, thirdly family, fourthly prosperity and wealth can come along. I've heard somebody use those same models, and it makes a lot of sense where they say if number one is God, secondly is family, thirdly is good health, fourth is prosperity and success. And I agree with that. I didn't make those models up, but I agree with those. They make a lot of sense. or whatever order you use it in, God always comes first and foremost. We know that. And those are like the key ingredients to being the chosen select amongst the population. And like I said, everyone can obtain that and have that. It doesn't just pertain to only a race of people being the chosen ones because they do all the right things, make the right choices, or were so privileged above anyone else and everyone else. Yes, people, believe that. Well, I'd appreciate it if you all will share my message, like it, comment on it, and please subscribe to my channel.